Hello Stampers, Kelly Acheson at stampabuff.com coming to you from Menasha, Wisconsin. Thank you so much for taking time to watch my video today. Not only am I going to show you how to make this beautiful card, but I'm also going to share 25 more cards with you using the Petal Passion Suite. So you're going to get tons and tons of ideas with this beautiful suite. And as a bonus, Stampin' Up! Just released a bunch of new products that are going to be available for celebration. And what that is with your every $50 that you order, you get to choose a free item out of the celebration brochures. There are 2 of them. Now they've added another flyer full of product, and one of the products that you can get is this Petal Pair Embossing Folder Duo. You get both of these in a pack, and you can get these free with your $50 order. So for every $50, you get to pick a free item. And that's what I used on the background of this gorgeous card. Let's get started and I'll show you how I did it. So the first thing I'm going to do here is bring in my layers of cardstock. I've got a scrap of Whisper White as well as a scrap of Basic Black. And then I have a piece of our Petal Passion Designer Series paper. This paper is all black and white, and I have it right here. Let me show this to you. You get black and white stripes with some flowers on the back. This beautiful pattern. Look at how pretty these are. They are absolutely delicious. I love this. You can color this in if you want or leave it black and white. And I like the white background and then the black background. Aren't these just fun? I am a sucker for black and white cards, I have to tell you. Oh, and this matches the embossing folder too. Very, very pretty patterns in black and white. Now, the cool thing about black and white paper is that you can use sponges or brayers or whatever, and you can make this any color. Black and red, black and blue, black and green. That makes it very versatile to me. I love that. Okay, then I've got our Lemon Lime Twist Ombre Ribbon. This is about 12 inches. My Designer Series paper is 2x4. Then I've got 2 white layers here that are 4 by 5 1/4, and our card base that's 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. And this is Basic Black. I'm just going to fold that in half and get ready. There's a couple things we're going to do. First thing is we are going to stamp one of the greetings here from the Petal Palette stamp set. Now this stamp set is so big, there's 15 different images in here, that it comes in 2 cases. And I chose the Life is So Much Better With You in It greeting because this can be used for just about anything. I always need lots of thank you cards, so I can use it as a thank you card. It's also a really nice greeting for a birthday card. You can stamp happy birthday on the inside. But there's some wonderful greetings in here. We've got wedding. This can be used for anniversary. We've got for everything. Lots of great greetings and then some great images. And also included in this suite is the Petals and More Thinlits dies. And this is the one, I've shown this to you before. Let me get this out of here. This has this amazing little image in it, right? And if you watched my Facebook Live, you saw me use these leaves with the gold foil paper. Oh, it was just absolutely beautiful. So there's lots of great images in here. And I've got, there's another image too that is packed away with another class. But there's an image to cut out the bird also. So super nice set of Thinlits. Okay. Oh, and then I put back what I needed. How about that? It's like, Kelly, what are you doing? We're going to use this flower image here. And, oh, and I told you we were going to stamp something, right? So we're going to stamp the greeting that says, Life is So Much Better With You in It. And I'm just using Memento ink here. I'm going to stamp that on this layer. So once I get this stamped, I would take it to my Big Shot and die cut it. But here's the deal. I just realized that the circle size that I need from the Stitched Shapes Framelits is not in this pack. And where is it? It is in my bin for my stamp club, which one of my demonstrators, bless her heart, Lisa, came over and picked up tonight because she is doing my class for me tomorrow night. So I have good news. Anna is having surgery tomorrow for those of you that are following along with my stepdaughter's nightmare. She is having surgery tomorrow to hopefully repair her bladder. That's not guaranteed. But Anna had gone back and forth saying, I really need you to be there. And I'm like, of course I'll be there. And then she said her husband is coming with her, so I don't have to come. And then I said, well, maybe I should come anyways. And she was okay. And then she said, no, I think Scott's got this. He's going to be fine. And you don't need to come. And I'm like, okay, whatever you need. And then she got really super nervous and very anxious today, which is the day before her surgery. And I told her I am coming. And I got somebody to do my class for me Thursday night so I can stay in Milwaukee, which is about an hour and 45 minutes from our house. So anyways, long story short, I don't have this framelit here. And of course, I was planning on shooting this video tonight. So what I did is I found this shape, which is the size that I need, and I found it in my scrap drawer. So I had stamped this and not used it, and so I threw it in there, and thank goodness, so I can continue on with our project, right? Whew. Okay, so I have this, and now what I'm gonna do is I need to die cut 2 of these little flowers. So let's bring that big shot in here. And this platform that I have on here is not the one that I need. I'm going to bring in my magnetic platform. I love this magnetic platform. I use it constantly. Like, it is my go-to platform for any type of framelits. And we're going to roll this through. I heard somebody talking about one of their customers that was afraid because once they pushed their stuff into the Big Shot, it got really tight, and then they were scared, so they didn't run it through, and they're not using their Big Shot. No, no, no. You guys, these Big Shots are the bomb. They are so hardy. I've dropped mine downstairs. I've tipped them over in parking lots, out of shopping carts when I was doing classes. Oh my gosh. You can't hurt them. Yeah, you can wreck some stuff that you run through them, but it's few and far between. That rarely happens. And then we've got our Big Shot die brush. If you guys don't have one of these for these intricate dies, please go to my Stampin' Up store and order one. It's called Big Shot die brush, and I don't know, it's like about $10. You get this foam pad with the brush. You don't get the pokey tool, but you should have one of those anyways. And it is my life with these intricate dies. I can honestly say that if I did not have this die brush, I would not be using these because I am not all about poking out all these little pieces, right? That just bores me to tears, and it makes me not want to use stuff that's intricate. But if you have the Big Shot die brush, I'm like, yes, I will use this. Yes, I do not mind brushing over a couple times and getting all these pieces out. No big deal, right? And I like to leave my framelit or thinlit right on there. And then it'll kind of let loose itself. And there's only a few pieces left in here. And now you have to gently brush it once you take that die off. When that die is still on there, you can be pretty aggressive with it. And boom, we are ready to rock. Okay. Let me get this out of the way. Oops, I just hit my lamp. Kind of rough tonight. I'm going to bring in my piercing mat here so I can keep my tabletop clean. Oh, and I still need my Big Shot. So you can tell I'm a little distracted tonight, right? Because I keep kind of forgetting what I'm doing. I didn't think I really was, but I am. So please excuse me. I guess maybe I'm a little anxious for Anna too, as I should be. So this is the little polka dot image that comes in the stamp set right here. And isn't that just cute? It's just enough for the inside of my card. I don't think I'm going to do anything else to it, but you could certainly stamp some of these other images in there if you wanted to. I just chose to keep it pretty black and white and simple. All right, we're ready with this. Let's get that glued in right away. I think I just opened up a new bottle of glue. Oh, It's like opening up a new Versamark ink pad that's all nice and white and pretty, and you haven't gotten other ink colors all over in it. It's like, oh, it's all new. Yeah. Okay, and I still need my Big Shot because I need to show you these embossing folders, right? I need my other platform back. So I'm gonna bring that in here. This is the platform that comes with your Big Shot, and it has a sheet that goes on top of it, but mine is not on here. That little thin layer, I've got that off of here. And we're gonna put in a cutting plate, and then, where did that embossing folder go? Here it is. Remember, there's 2 folders with this. This is beautiful too. I'm gonna be using this little like viney image, and I'm going to put this in, and I'm gonna put it in there so it's straight. That's kind of important when you've got definite lines here. Remember, your hinge always goes through the Big Shot first. Hold on to it so it doesn't wiggle around in there. The paper, I mean, you know, wiggle around in the embossing folder. Because if you get this crooked, it's not very attractive. And, oh, isn't that just beautiful? It is just beautiful. Now, when you pull this off, you want to make sure that you're putting it over here the same way, that you don't put it like that, right? So now I'm going to set it back in here, and we're going to get that right up to the edge again so that it's straight. Run it hinge through first. And while you're certainly welcome to just use one side of this on your card, I love how it looks with both sides, right? And that can be your free celebration item. Woohoo! Okay, here we go. We are going to start putting our card together. Now, what I almost did was I almost took this and glued it to here, but no, no, no. Don't glue your stuff together until you're done with it, because what if I put this up here and just like this, it's kind of squished our paper out. This is wider than this piece. That would not look very good, right? Can you see that? So I'm going to put this in my paper cutter, and I'm going to trim off just a little sliver so that that isn't happening there. That's the good reason why you don't glue this here first and then glue this down. You glue all your pieces together and then put them on your card. Hang tight, I'll be right back. And now it meets the edges. Let's see how that's gonna look on here. Are my sides gonna be too big? Nope, I think it's gonna be fine. I was looking to see if now that changed my side margins with my top, and it's pretty even. So we're good to go. Now I'm going to, whoops, glue this on. And this is our 2x4 piece. And I'm just going to put that right in the middle of my card. Oh, I'm so excited about showing you all these 25 different cards made with this bundle. You guys are going to love them. I have some friends that are just amazing stampers, and that's where these bundle swaps come from. Okay, now what I did is to run that ribbon back and forth through here, I am just going to take my tape runner. See, there's a reason for tape runners too. I usually use glue, but the tape runner is going to be a better adhesive for this technique. I've already cut this at a slant on one end. I've got this one cut. I'm gonna just slant it just a little bit more, or cut it at a diagonal. I guess that's better English, right? It's not about the English, people. It's about the rubber and ink. Okay, and there we go. And see how that just sticks down there in that snail? It's perfect. And this zigzag with the ribbon is very trendy right now. You see this on a lot of cards. People are using this layout a lot. Okay, I've got some dimensional edges here. I'm just going to put those on the back here. Let's get another sheet. I've got lots of them. Never gonna run out of edges. Make sure you're using these edges. They work just as good as the dimensionals do, and it makes your product go further. I'm all about being, using up everything like that. Okay, here comes this, and that's going to go right over all of that tape that you put down on there. So don't make the tape go too far. You want to keep it right in the middle. And then we're going to bring these two pieces in. I know that I had a paper plate here someplace for my glue, but I don't know what I did with it. It's missing in action. So I am going to just use this piece of paper. I'm going to squeeze some glue out here. This is my gluey sponge. And I just want glue on this wide part of the flowers here where you have the two stems of the leaves coming out. Just like that. And then I'm going to bring that in and put that right on my circle. Perfect. Now we're going to do that again. Make sure you put your image that you're gluing someplace different. You don't want it to stick in the glue that you already kind of got all over in one place. This is a great way to glue these intricate images. And then this is going to go right up here. Ta-da! And last but not least, I have the clear faceted gems, and I am going to use these small ones, and I'm going to put them right on just one flower, maybe. There we go. One flower there, and one flower here. Aren't those gorgeous? I hope you can see them in the camera because I think they're really fun. We have these in gold and in clear. These are the clear ones. Now we are ready. And of course, glue works super, super good with these embossing folder images, your layers that you use embossing folders on to glue them to the front of your cards, because if you use snail adhesive or tape runners, sometimes they fall off. They don't stick well with those. So that's why I really love the glue. Okay, you guys. Isn't that a pretty card? Would you love to get this card in the mail? I would. And you saw how simple it was. A little bit of Petal Passion Designer Series paper, a couple die cuts, a greeting, and then the embossing folder. And now I can write whatever I want in here. Yay! Are you ready for the 25 card tour? Let me get all this stuff out of the way. Okay, actually it's 26 cards. This is another card, right? Isn't this cute? Now this is totally different colors, and the bird is embossed here. These are the square stitched framelits like this one. Here's where that other embossing folder, the floral one, is used on this one. Very pretty. Here's another beautiful one. That organza ribbon, you can use markers. Stampin' Blend alcohol markers work fabulous on this and color it completely. And some black metallic thread. Here's that image that I love so much that's in the dies. And look at this. This is the Petal Passion embellishments. Oh, I should show you those, shouldn't I? I should say I just got another pack of them. I'm not going to open that one because I've got this one that is open. Look at these. Look how cute they are. They have a little pearl in the middle of each one, and there are leaves and flowers. So that's where this leaf is coming from. And then they used vellum up here. These are some of our clear glitter epoxy dots. Can you guys see that? And again, with the Stitched Shapes square framelit, if you don't have the Stitched Shapes framelits, I use them almost every card I make, you guys. And, you know, you think, oh, I've got so many things. I kind of feel that way too, but this was the best investment I ever made. I've used these framelits more than I've used any other framelits I've owned. Here's another beautiful one with silver foil. And this is our new stripes folder. So that's pretty. Here's another pink card. This is a single flower. There's this bunch of flowers and then the single flower. And again, with the stitched shapes. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize. And the embossing folder. I didn't realize how often this was used. Here's one with the new, what is this punch called? Tailored something or another, I think. This is in the Occasions mini catalog too, with the True Gentleman Suite. So you can find that punch. That's cool. And our self-adhesive sequins. And some more ombre ribbon. Woohoo! This is beautiful. And again, they use this embossing folder that I used on the edge here. And another really pretty card, Designer Series paper, Stitch Shapes Framelits again. It's kind of interesting with gray roses. I like that. Here's that image I'm in love with. Very pretty. This one is decorated on the inside too with the same stamp set. This one's really fun. I love when you have a fun opening like that. It's just very different, right? Love this. There's that Designer Series paper, and they didn't color it. They just left it black and white. Here's one that I showed you guys in a video for a blog hop. This was from the Color Fusers blog hop, and I did color this paper in. I used aqua painters and my ink pads. I've got one of our enamel shapes on here, that little heart, and I used the basket weave embossing folder. This is free during celebration. There's my signature polka dots on the inside. Another beautiful one, Stitch Shapes, is the circle under here. I love the gingham ribbon, and that glimmer ribbon, black glimmer ribbon, is really pretty. Oh, I gotta show you the inside. Oh, just a strip of designer paper, and that's very attractive, right? Here's my favorite again. We've got the embossing folder. Here's the gold faceted gems. And some more designer paper with the silver and the stitched framelits again. And they put a little rhinestone right down here on this flower. Decorated the inside a little bit. This is really pretty. There's lots and lots of layers here. We've got Berry Burst, white, black, white, Berry Burst, Designer Series paper. And again with the stitch shapes. And my favorite image, just saying. This one is very cool, and it took me a minute because I'm like, how do I open this? Just like that, and isn't that neat? This is an envelope card. This is made by my friend Candy. Very, very pretty, and she used the flowers in white here, which is really pretty. A little bit of designer paper up here and a bow. So super cool. Here is another beautiful card. Lots of pink and black. Pink and black go together nicely. Here's the Stitch Shapes oval. Do I need to say, and my favorite image? I don't think so. This is also die cut and added in here, which is very pretty. This one uses, I believe, bleach. So they embossed this image and then bleached it out with bleach, and it turned gold colored like this. Very pretty. Vellum leaves. This is out of a punch that we have. I really like that. And two different kinds of designer paper, and I really like that together too. Die cut image. Here's a really pretty thank you card. Oh, look at this. That's cool. And again, with the stitched shapes. Love it. Here comes a fun fold. And notice how they colored the Designer Series paper pink. So it's not black and white, it's pink and black. This is such a pretty card. This is one of my favorites. Look at this. So this is the Swirly Scribbles stamp set. I think that's what it's called. Bundle, I should say. And it's kind of like a bird nest. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Very nice. And here's another one, really pretty. This uses our striped background stamp to make stripes on this layer, and I would have never thought to do that, but I love how bold and bright this card is. And it's a wedding card. Best wishes, wishing you happiness on your special day. This greeting comes from a Better Together, I believe. So another beautiful card. All right, you guys. Again, thank you so much for watching my video. If you need to order any Stampin' Up! Supplies, Celebration is the best time to do it. You can get these embossing folders as well as a bunch of other products for free with every $50 you order. It's a fabulous time to stock up on cardstock. Maybe you need some new ink colors. Get yourself stocked up for the year during celebration because you get free stuff with it. You'll find the newest brochure on my blog. You can click right up here and that'll take you to my blog. You'll find the brochure with all the new products in it, as well as in the right-hand column is both celebration brochures, so you can see exactly what you can get for free. You can place an order if you need something. I always appreciate your orders. Don't forget to click down here in the bottom right corner to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss anything coming out. Thank you for your thoughts and prayers. Please keep those prayers coming for Anna. This video will air on Friday. Anna's having her surgery on Thursday, but I'm filming today, which is Wednesday. Are you confused yet? So you'll be watching this video after her surgery, and we can use all the prayers because once you're out of surgery, there's still a lot of things like infections and stuff like that that can go wrong, and she's had that. She dealt with that. She was in the hospital for a week with infections. A month after her surgery. So this poor girl has been through the gamut. And again, so appreciate your thoughts, prayers, well wishes. Your kindness just overwhelms me. Don't forget to tune in Sunday nights on my Facebook page, A Stamp Above Your Creative Coach, where I will do a Facebook Live. I think on Sunday I am going to show you the really hot black ice technique. Make sure you tune in Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central Time on Facebook, on my page, and I give away prizes. I have drawings. It's super, super fun. I hope I'll see you there. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.